there, and good morning. This is Buckeye Wars. Little memory snippets of what it was like for me growing up in El Dorado Hills, California, back in the 70s and the 80s. Now, the village that I lived in El Dorado Hills was Governor's Village. And on the corner of Governor's Way, Governor's Drive, anyway, and El Dorado Hills Boulevard, there used to be a little bitty branch library. And the librarian in there, his name was Kent. And he was a great guy, older gentleman. And his little library had a desk for him, and he would sit at that and check out books as we needed them. And across from him was a small table that sat maybe six. And there was a total of, there was one shelf against each wall. So there's two. And then 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 other shelves. Little bitty place. But that was a great place for me as a kid, because I could go in there and I could check out Dr. Seuss books, or I could, as I got a little bit older, I could get some books that I maybe needed for some research to write a paper for school. And Kent was always so friendly. And I remember when Bill and I first discovered the Cooley House and we started digging up square nails, I inquired with Kent about square nails to get some reference material, and he actually ordered from the branch library, or the main library, which I believe was in Placerville, and he ordered me a little bit of information about square nails. And I had completely forgotten about it, and I came in like a week later or so, and he handed me some copied papers, probably about 5 or 6 of them, stapled together in a little pamphlet that he had put together on his own, and absolutely wonderful information about square nails and what they're all about and their history and so forth. Because when Bill and I were finding those things at the Cooley House, we were all excited. We didn't know the date of the place. We didn't know what it was all about. Bill had his suspicions that it was related to the gold rush, and of course that was what we thought. That's actually what it turned out to be. But we didn't know for sure. We just know that we were finding square nails and a couple of old junky pieces of metal and so forth, and we were all excited about it. But Kent the librarian, I'm pretty sure that he's probably gone by now. But rest in peace, Kent, if you're gone, and if you're still alive, God bless you. You were a wonderful part of my life. The library behind it was a little park. It had a swing set. It had one of those like a carousel that you could put a couple kids on and then spin it around until they were dizzy. Some jungle gym type things. They had another jungle gym which was shaped like a Wells Fargo type. What would they call that? Picture I guess a wagon, a Wells Fargo type wagon that you see in movies where the guy is sitting up front and he's leading the horses, and he's sitting on the seat in the front of it, and then in the back of it is like a wagon, and they would keep the gold in that, and they would, go across country and kind of a rolling bank. Anyway, they had a toy at the park that was Jungle Gym-ish. You could sit down in the seats and pretend like you were riding in the stagecoach. And yeah, that was our park. Nowadays, unfortunately, all of that is gone. And the library's not there, the park is not there. What they have is office buildings for what have you. Kind of takes away from what I remember, but my memory is strong. And I wanted to make a Buckeye War about what it was like going to the library and visiting with Kent the librarian and him helping us out to get whatever research material or books that we needed. Yeah, thank you for joining me for Buckeye Wars.